Welcome back to Backlog Buddies.
This is Tony,
And this is Joshua.
and we're gonna tackle this level for old Josh
Yeah,
back in the day.
Well, yeah. Old Josh who wasn't paying attention in history class. That's why I gave up.
The portal?
Yes. Okay. We're playing Super Meat Boy. We got to include that.
Not Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy.
Is it like Minor Meat Boy?
No.
Ultra Meat Boy?
Fuck this page. God damn it, I remember.
Oh. How are you supposed to get that?
I
Actually?
don't know.
Because you have to be able to go high. Because
Fuck it, just switch to Commander video.
I swear, they might have moved some of the portals around.
From what I remember, and this is what they've said in interviews, they made it so everything can be acquired with Meat Boy, but there's some stuff I'm like, I don't see how.
Like, I think I
Hit
might
X.
agree.
Hit X. No. We're getting that goddamn portal.
Alright. Switch
7.
characters, though?
Yeah.
Here, let's see first off. If there's another area back. Oh,
No.
if there's another area to the right that might help you get to it. Go. Wee. Anything back here? Nope. Okay.
Push start. Switch character. Commander vid. Yeah.
Yep. I think it definitely has to be him then. Because you could kind of get him pretty...
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just going off those motherfuckers are liars now.
What? He was totally not there.
This one was made by Fuck Phil Fish. That fucking pussy.
What?
I don't like Phil Fish.
Okay.
He's the guy that made Fez.
Oh. What? Oh. What? What? Here.
So, yeah. So, let me go back to the Phil Fish thing.
Fez. That
Yeah,
game.
I don't like him because he's a pretentious fuck.
Yeah.
And
You're not wrong there.
that's not one of those, like, Twitter taught me. That's, like, if you read his interviews, he's like, I'm, like, the greatest fucking thing. And then if you diss Fez, he gets all butthurt about it. And I hate saying that, but that's, like, the only proper way to describe it.
Yeah.
And then because people were making fun of Fez and making fun of him, he's like, I'm quitting the game industry. It's too toxic.
Really?
That's what he did. Legit what he did. People were making fun of him on Twitter. So he's like, I quit the game industry. It's too toxic. Motherfucker, grow a spine.
Yeah. I mean, like, no matter any industry you go to, you're
Yeah.
gonna get critics.
You don't think Lucas...
What is sorry? You'll get troll
It's
critics.
Not even that. How do you think George Lucas feels?
Oh.
Everyone's like, oh, gamers are so entitled. Motherfucker, Star Wars fans. They sent death threats over Jar Jar Binks existing. Oh, but we send death threats. We're the worst thing. And it's like no other industry has to deal with that. Are you kidding?
Man.
Fucking... No. Fucking... Trying to remember the band. There's an old 80s rock band or 70s rock band. They made a CD that their fans hate. Like, the band loves the CD, but the fans hate it.
It's because it's so different from
It was
their
so
normal
different.
genre?
It was something they had been wanting to do. I got it one fucking time. It's something they had been wanting to do forever.
Yeah.
And they did it. The fans sent them death threats. The fans told them, eat a dick. The fans, and then their next CD bombed because fans didn't buy it out of protest. So I mean, it's like that happens in every goddamn industry.
Yeah, yes it does.
But he's like, oh, people disrespect me and people disrespected Fez, even though Fez is the best thing that fucking happened to the game
No, that's
industry.
buggy as hell.
It was a shitty fucking game, and QR codes don't count as fucking puzzles.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck that Band-Aid.
Just do the same thing but reverse. I think you just gotta poke one hole in there.
Yeah, but it's fucking hard to do that. As I
Yeah.
said, fuck that Band-Aid, I
Yeah.
ain't doing that.
Punk.
So yeah, sorry, I hate
Fez.
I hate Phil Fish. Like,
Isn't that game also full of like, you need to have like outside tools to like solve these puzzles?
yes, like I said, QR codes. A lot of the puzzles are you have to scan this into your cell phone. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not a puzzle. And don't get me wrong, I'm fine with outside access puzzles. I play Secret World.
Like AR, like a AR, like so yeah, like AR puzzles.
Yeah, I get that. But when your puzzles are literally just scan the QR code, go to this website and read it, and then like in the middle of the paragraph it just says the answer to puzzle blah blah blah
Or,
is
like,
like
special
5.
graphs.
No.
Did they do special graphs in there? Like stuff hidden in like sounds. Bandage. Come on.
That I don't think they did. I don't remember that. That would have been cool. But no, like I mean, like it was like go to a website and read it, and
Hey,
then
Thunderbolt.
huh?
Huh? Nothing.
And then when you're reading it, it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, the answer to this puzzle is 5 midway through reading it. Like that's not a.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm checking if there's a warp zone. Okay, there's not. I didn't see one. This is. I think.
Left. You think this is why you quit?
No. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think this is where I got to. God fucking damn it. But yeah, like I said, I have the issue of separating the content creator from content. But if it's Phil Fish, he could choke on everything.
Understandable.
I legitimately hate that guy. And then he wants to complain because he quit being a game designer to make music to be a DJ.
Yeah.
And then he blames gamers for his DJ career failing. Yeah, so he blames gamers for his DJ career failing, and I'm like, dude, it's because you're a shitty DJ. Like,
It's different
yeah,
people. They like different things. And that target's moving. It's constantly moving.
But the deal is he's like
Rip
a
Prodigy.
shitty Anamanaguchi.
Yeah.
Like he tries to be.
Does he have a musical training background?
No.
He just wants to try to make music without any real proper training?
Yeah, because well, I mean, you could do that. I mean,
Well, you could, but it
takes practice.
it does take practice and a good ear.
But the deal is he was like, I quit the game industry, and everyone's like, okay. And then he was silent for a while, and he's like, I'm a DJ now, and people were like, okay, let's listen to your stuff. And then everyone was like, dude, you suck. Like, but he's just like a shitty, like I said, a shitty Anamanaguchi. Though instead of playing live instruments, he's a DJ.
Just like makes all his music digital and
Yeah, but he doesn't. But he doesn't. In my opinion, he's he's like an example of a bad DJ. Like I hate DJs that just sample music.
oh, those types.
Yeah, like I mean, I get it. You can do it. Like I don't. You can make good stuff out of samples. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
yeah, you can.
But
Key. Wow. There you go.
but when that's all you do, like that's my.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, there's a key down there.
Uh-oh.
Cause like the Mortal Kombat song,
Yeah.
some of that stuff is sampled, but a lot of it's original. And you know, it shows like
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I hear in the club all the time actually. It's actually quite a requested song as well.
okay, that's weird. I didn't know you were going to the 90s and
Yeah. No, the people. Well, it's also the edited version, the second version of the song where it has like more like people in it.
Oh, okay.
That's more names listed, which is
For-
actually
for-
rather annoying. I prefer the shorter version.
Yeah, for the second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it has the second movie.
Yeah,
version.
the second movie version. I get you. No, it's legitimately a good song. Like I legit like it. And
Oh.
and like I said, there's nothing wrong with sampling. I like Daft Punk. Daft Punk sampled the shit out of their first two CDs. But then
They got good.
they stopped sampling so much. Like the Tron soundtrack, which I fucking love to this day. I can just listen to it nonstop.
The Neutron movie
Yeah.
soundtrack. Yeah.
None of that was sampled.
Ooh. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that was actually a really good one.
Yeah. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with sampling.
Daft Punk had good showing in there.
That was good.
There was Glitch Mob. Glitch Mob. There you go. Glitch Mob also was
Oh,
in there too.
Did they help?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're in the soundtrack. They're pretty good. I like their song that was in there. Yep. It was a good soundtrack.
Yeah. But not a good enough soundtrack to get a game made out of it.
Oh.
Okay, so to explain that joke, because I think 2 people on the Earth will get it. When Blade Runner came out, the original Blade Runner came out. This studio wanted to make a Blade Runner game. However, I forget who the director is. Not important, but he requested a lot of fucking money to make a Blade Runner video game. You know, you had to pay a lot for the IP.
Yeah.
So, so instead of paying for the IP, they just bought the rights to the music and made the Blade Runner video game on Commodore 64 is not Blade Runner the movie, the video game. It's Blade Runner the soundtrack, the movie, the video game.
That's legit.
I was like, okay.
Wait, on Commodore 64?
Yeah.
Was Blade Runner out?
Yeah, back in the 80s, dude.
Is it really that old? Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. This is where I gave up.
Man, was it really
I
that old?
specifically remember saying, yeah, Tony, Blade Runner came out before we were born.
Huh.
It even came out before. God damn it! We'll see you next time on Backlog Buddies. But it came out before we were born. That was such a good video, now wasn't it? If you liked it, please subscribe and like the video. You can also follow us on Twitter at Backlog Buddies. You could donate $1 a month if you would like at patreon.com/backlogbuddies. And then you can also join us on facebook.com/backlogbuddies. It really helps the channel grow. There's also a Discord channel in the description. And please join us in the next video.